You are good. Is it Flash one? Okay.
You want to do your intro?
Yeah, here we go. Team Tealy, we got a deck profile for you guys. You got what place?
Jake Savage, 5th place, Runick for hire.
Oh, real interesting. All right, let's get right into this.
So, for hire cards, there's 17 of them. Play 3 Rex, 3 Fossil Dig to see the Rex. You want to see a Rex as often as possible, so you max out even though you have Runicks to draw a bunch. It's fine to see multiple, because as an effect to banish stuff from grave to add a for hire or special for hire card. And if you draw multiple, you do that on your turn, and then you have one in grave still to do on the opponent's turn to trigger your other for hire effects to good stuff. So like you just want to see it, you play as many as possible. 3 Beat, this is another great card to see. If you can just start with it, activate the special for hire from hand, triggers the effect to search another for hire, keep going. It's good to discard off of Fugan to search, because it's free advantage, because you go Donner to tribute itself to summon back Beat and another for hire from hand or grave. Donner's actual effect is crazy. So you just want to see this one as well. So like I think of these as like sprites. So this is Jet, this is Blue. This also has a for hire spell trap on summon.
Oh, nice.
And then the one-ofs, you have one Rafale, this is red, but it's also Pot of Duality. Adds any card, and then you excavate equal to your other for hires on the field. It's a monster negate by discarding a for hire card. Does not destroy. Wiz is Carrot, same thing, but on summon it gains 500 lifetime to your other for hires. I didn't go to a time once, but I had multiple time win conditions, and like people were reading my cards a lot, so like I was prepared to, but I didn't have to. Seal, when you summon another for hire, it will trigger to add a for hire from grave to hand. This lets you grind and like keep negates in hand for these guys, and add back like Rex and stuff to do on the following turn. Philo summons from grave when another for hire summon. This lets you get the link boards, and like if you have to link something off to make Folgo, the Philo lets you put it back on the field easily. Dampa also, this is your way to destroy a card without the Runick engine. So when another for hire summoned, it targets a face-up card to destroy it, which will trigger your link 3. When you destroy your opponent's card, to draw 1, and then if you control 3 different names total, you draw 2 more. So you'll draw 3, and then get into your Runick engine. Ideally, you just get to 1 to see the fountain, and then you get to this to pop the card and then draw 3, and hopefully you'll see the rest of the Runick cards. This can also excavate to get, like this card is what bridges the deck together so well. You can excavate to add any Runick card that you didn't use to keep playing, or add any for hire just to keep specialing. So one of all these absolutely needed for sure. I did not need a single one today. Then the spells, 2 Rookie, 1 Mayhem. So this is a Reborn in Defense. This lets you like, without Rex, it lets you trigger your guys by especially on the opponent's turn. Same with this, but this is your starter. It tributes a monster with a level to summon a for hire from deck with a 1 higher or 1 lower level. So it lets you tribute Fugan to clear up the extra monster zone to then summon another Runick monster. And then you can use the Runicks to link into the for hire monster. Because it's generic, it just needs 3 different types, and they're fairies typically, which is like not any of the for hires. Runick cards, 3 tip, pretty standard, 3 flash of fire, 3 destruction, 3 freezing curses, 2 slumber, 1 smiting storm, 1 dispelling, 2 fountain. I wanted to play 40, and I wanted to have enough for non-engine, so I cut 1 slumber. I figured that's the easiest one to cut. I wanted to keep these for varied names, so that I can resolve multiple on a turn. Like,
resolve multiple cards.
Multiple slumber when they could have been a different name.
Yep.
And then obviously 3 of all the good ones. Nothing much to say there. 2 fountain was the correct number. 3 Ash, 2 Nibiru. Ash was wild all day. There's a cool play using a monster in the extract I'll talk about. Best hand trap in the format. And then 2 Nibiru. I didn't play a single cash all day, which is wild. I played 4 Despia though, and there was an MVP in the side deck. But like, this deck doesn't struggle with cash typically, especially if they're just going for a Rise Heart pass. Most of the Runick cards answer it, but I just wanted to have an answer if they like get greedy and try and go for like
a full zone lock combo.
Like game 1, and then going second, I sided in the second one typically. Nibiru was great all day, and if I didn't like get going first, if I didn't need it, I just discarded all Fugan. It's fine. Extra deck, 2 Fugan, 1 Moonin, 1 Gary, whatever. It was 3 Fugan, and I was like, why am I not playing Moonin? It didn't come up. I didn't go into time again, but. Also, it's like a level 3, so I can use Rookie. If I open Rookie, I contribute it to summon a level 2 or 4, which is like slightly different than a 1 or 3 with Fugan. So it's definitely nice to have the level. It didn't come up at all, but like I just used it as a body, which is just fine, which is all it was, all it needed to be. For the extra, 3 Donner, 2 Folgo. Donner is absolutely absurd in this deck. So people know it's for a Scrap Dragon effect, you can pop itself and pop another monster. But in the For Hire deck, it can tribute itself, or tribute any For Hire monster, to summon one from hand or grave. Then if you tribute it to Link, you can summon one more. So you'll summon, so if you open no For Hires, but like you have Beat, Rex, you link them both off for Donner, summon back Beat, then summon back Rex to trigger Beat to add a For Hire. To add a Rafale, Beat special Rafale activate 2, and then you're off to the races.
That does a lot.
Any Runick card, and then you link the 3 without Rafale for Folgo to summon from deck and you keep playing. So Donner is how you trigger your For Hires if you don't open enough. And going second, it's like you can just use it at pop. If they interrupt like Hugin and they interrupt Rex, you can make Donner. Donner can special 1 from hand and then special Rex back from grave, trigger the 1 in your hand. So like that's why it's good to open Beat, because if you get interrupted, you just want to be able to summon it off of the Donner to trigger it anyway.
They extend anyway, yep.
Yeah. And then 2 Folgo. You play 3 because against Cashley, if they banish 1, you want to be able to have 2. So it's good turn 1, and then it's good for the follow-up. If they crack your board, you can just like bring this back from the grave with Rex, or you can just easily make another one with any 2 bodies, any 2 different types to summon back for hires and just get your engine going again. 2 Folgo. Again, Cash, you need to play 2, but you summon 2 sometimes because of IP. I got Regeki game 1 and game 3, but I made this with IP. And then IP linked itself and 2 other monsters for the second one. That one can't die. They wipe it. This one summons it from deck again. You banish Rex to summon back, and you maintain 3 bodies again. And then if you pop the card, you draw 3. So it's like it never even happened. It's how you play through board wipes pretty easily. But this card is just absolutely absurd. If you destroy your opponent's card, you draw 1. Then if you have 3 total For Hire names or more, you draw 2 more. It's just
draw 3 is crazy.
You're drawing 3 off Folgo, you're drawing 3 off Fountain. It's just, and all of a sudden you have like
all these cards.
Discard to hand size like a lot. Like it's just
It's just hand size.
So many goddamn cards. It's just like because people just don't scoop sometimes because they have like 1 card and they have 12. I'm like,
yeah, you just get out resource really fast.
I'm like, I can't actually kill you, but I don't know why you're still in this game because like I have 2 time win conditions. But again, thankfully I didn't go to time. 1 IP, generic links, 1 unicorn, 1 tryhard. IP is great for boards like because with Dampa, you just need to summon another For Hire. So if you have no way to reborn something, you can make IP to link into Donner on their turn, which doesn't do anything, but it triggers the Dampa to pop. So it's like
so you still get the interruption. Yep.
And again, you can make Unicorn to shuffle, or it can make Underworld Goddess or something. But Tryhard was great. It's an Eradicator target. This is what I make to tribute with Eradicator. And against Despia, it's just fantastic. They typically have no main deck out. Because everything just goes to defense. So
you just can't interact with it.
Affected by Dragoon, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, Mirror G came out, it just sits there.
Code to clean up board states since I can't go to battle phase a lot. And then it'll pop to trigger Folgo to draw 3 also. Underworld Goddess, because you can't out towers like monsters very easily, so you need this to be able to out Dragoon. I did that once today, was great. And I outed a Mirror Jade without triggering its effect. I just linked it off for this, which was great. And then the last card in the extra was Mannequin Cat. No Zeus, because I figure if I'm getting to Mannequin Cat and getting to Zeus, I could have just played anyway, like if they're not interrupting that. So this is for if they ask you going first and you have Rex Hugin. I did it once today. You can overlay for this, clear the extra monster zone. I'll actually demonstrate it.
Okay, cool.
So if you have Rex with Hugin, they ash or interrupt 1 or both of these. You can link for Master or Mannequin Cat, detach Rex specifically to get the Rex into the grave, to target their Ash Blossom, reborn it, and then summon, and then Mannequin and Cat target their Ash to summon your own Ash from back. I don't know. And then now you have another body on board, and then any other Runick card gets you 3 different types for Folgo. And now you put a monster on your field, turn 1 to destroy, to draw 3 on your turn 1. Or you can leave it there, turn off evenly on all the cash monsters. So like that was the theory. I did it once against Despia. He asked my Fountain, which was going to draw 3, and then I just did that play, made Folgo anyway, and then summoned Dampa and popped it. And then drew 3 turn 1. I'm going to go side deck real quick. Nibiru, third 1, 2 Imperm. I wanted something for Nichuria or Runick, just to deal with nappies. I didn't play any today though. 3 Graveless Super Ancient Organism. This is the best card in the side deck. I played 4 Despia. Going second, I always side this in because they make their board if they don't have Dragoon. I set this, flip it on their turn, and they probably don't have a main deck out. That's how I won every game too. If they did make Dragoon, I baited it with Fountain once. He negated that, and then I did for higher shit to make Goddess, link it off, and then set this.
And he just FTK.
And then like the Runick cards, like a guy got really salty because I banished all his Cyclones off the Runick cards, so like he couldn't out it.
Yes, so it just sits there, yep.
Against Lab and Runick going first, you make Scareclaw Tryhard, and then just wipe their hand. And typically, Lab will have like Lava Golems and Sphere Modes because they see your board to begin with, and it's like 3 or 4 monsters, and then going first in a later game, you just make Scare Claw set this pass.
And you just went off of that.
You wiped all the traps. They have dead cards in hand, and then you just you can't attack, but like you went
off the advantage.
Yeah, you out the advantage on the next turn. And then 3 evenly, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Feather Duster. This got me my top 8. Feather Duster Lab for 5. Absolutely wild, but it could have been any of these, honestly. I saw this with these, so like I just played these instead. And like, this might seem like it conflicts with the Runick cards, but you're doing this before you do any Runick card anyway, just to bait shit typically.
So
or play through a board.
Yeah, so you answer the board.
So like you're not going to skip a battle phase before you get to do this. I don't know. This could have been something else maybe, but like I just wanted enough back row removal to. I don't want to lose to like dumb floodgates. But that's the deck. Did well. Only lost to Shifter game 2 and 3 against a random Flunder player.
Yeah, and I don't think we said it, but 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
9 and 1.
5th place.
You have any shout outs, Jake?
Shout out my own YouTube channel, Kazaarus, Kazaarus. I do a lot of just fun deck profiles. I have a profile up there, but it's outdated. I'm going to update it with this one because it's much better for sure. A lot of outdated theory. And I try to do like a deck profile or something every week, just decks that I find fun and that I try to make competitive. Do a lot of rogue stuff. So.
And it worked out.
Yeah, finally. Peace, y'all.
All right, thank you.